Day 3. Wow. Um, Day 1, pretty okay. Day 2, I don't know. Crazy things happened. And today's day 3 of the rest of my life, right? And to share with you. First of all, I'm gonna come today with, there's so much on my mind and so much I want to say, and sometimes I guess it's okay that I'm kind of talking to myself, because I want to make the best decisions for me, and I want to be available for all of you out there who one day find me, one day find my content, and you're going to be wanting something. And I hope that there's some words in here that will inspire you to want to continue chasing after your dreams. And if you've reached a plateau, that you'll keep moving forward. And then if you're at your wit's end, that this inspires you to look at your life in a different way. So many things had happened in my life, and I thought, what information could I possibly have that I could give you to inspire you to take action in your own life? There's nothing really I can ever say or do, because your life is yours, and you have every right to live it however you desire, no matter what that may be. I'm definitely not here to tell you that life is roses and rainbows and unicorns. I'm definitely not here to say that it's spiteful and horrible all the time either. It's not. It's a little bit of both. There are days where I think I can conquer the world, and I want to go out there and I want to help everybody with whatever's going on up here. And I want them to know, I want you to know that you matter and that you count. And that's not just some platitude, that's something that I need to say to feel better. I have never seen more beautiful people out there who unfortunately don't believe in themselves. And I'm not far from that myself. I'm definitely a lot further today than I was a few days ago. Unfortunately, at this point in time, I have sciatica, and sometimes you don't want to say things too many times, because then they get locked in your body. And so I definitely want it to go away. I just don't know what's keeping it. So I know that there's some blockage that I have not worked through just yet. And I do believe that our stress and our inability to flow in this life does cause us a lot of sickness and heartache. And it gives us high blood pressure, and it gives us the inability to think correctly. And a confused mind, as Marie Forleo said, will always say no. And I really believed that I was incapable of living my own life. I believed that I needed all of these different people, places, and things to live my life. I believed that I needed the perfect man. I believed that I needed the perfect place. I needed the perfect car, the perfect family members. I don't know. I look in my life and I'm constantly looking for why things are happening the way they are. I get frustrated and I get mad. And just the other day, while doing this, I realized that I've moved so many times in my life, and I have gone through so much change in 50 years in my life, And I made it through all of them. At the time that it was happening, all the times that it was happening, I was frustrated. I was mad at God. I was shaking my fists at the heavens. Why is this happening to me? I didn't lose a leg. I didn't lose an arm. I wasn't being beaten. People may have said not nice things about me. For a long time, I started to only pay attention to what people said that was negative. I heard them say that I was loud. I heard them say that I was obnoxious. I heard them say that I talked too much. I heard them say that I talked too much about God. I heard them say I talked too much about this, that, or the other. And when I was a Girl Scout leader back in the day, I wanted to be liked. I desperately lived to be liked and to be loved. I just wanted what I believed when all the football players go over to the mom's house, because she's the one doling out the food and she's doling out the love, and everybody wants to go to this person's house. And I wanted to be that person. I wanted to have that troop that everybody wanted to be a part of. I wanted that troop where the party was going on. And you wanted to be in my troop. And so whatever that looked like, I was going to do it. You wanted badges, we were going to go for badges. You wanted to do work outside and go and take on lots of projects in the community, we'll go do that. You want to go and experience all the fun things with other troops, we can do that. You want to experience everything under the sun that is a fun thing, we can do that. And I just always felt like I was never enough. I felt that no matter what I did in the troop, parents were upset because we were going for too many badges, so I backed off. They were upset because we were focusing too much on sales, and then I backed off. Yet one thing that happened in our troop, which I loved and adored, and I just always felt like if there's going to be anything that we are going to do, we're going to support ourselves. And we didn't have dues. And not a single girl paid for a single patch. And not a single girl paid for a single class. All the money that we raised with the nut sales and the cookie sales, we were able to do so many things. We went and saw the Rockettes. We went to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. We went to the Science Center. We went to the like I said, the Rockettes. We went to Disney on Ice. We went camping. We camped in a backyard. We made sure that all the girls had their camping classes and had their camping stuff. Anything that the girls participated in was paid for by the troop. Those girls didn't have to have any money come out of their parents' pocket. And I wanted to be sure that the parents could go too, because the more parents that go, the more kids that go, the more parents you need to suffice. So I made all my parents clear being able to come along at any point in time, so whoever I needed to call could join us. And whatever that looked like, we were going to do it. So all I know is that I was trying to fit into a mold and into a picture that other people believed that should be. And then when I couldn't do all of the things, I felt like a failure. I felt horrible. I felt like, did I let these girls down? Did I not teach them enough? Did I not give them enough to go out and be the best version of themselves that they could be? Did we not cover the did we not cover things? We even had somebody come in and we went through etiquette class. We paid for that. We paid for the 100 years. We paid for that. We paid for the girls to be able to travel. I don't know where I felt so bad. And other parents helped, and we had a newsletter, and we had parents doing a lot of work, helping out in regards to getting the information to other parents, helping other parents out. I just, holy cow, my worth got tied up in that. And I just thought I was this hated, horrible human being, and I needed to leave that. And I left that in 2013 and left California and moved up to Washington, right above Oregon. And I just wanted to get away from all the negative thoughts and beliefs that I had surrounded myself with. And later on, I would come to find out that wherever you go, there you are. And whatever's going on in your noodle, you're bringing it with you. And I just was incapable of seeing at the time that I am okay. I am beautiful. And I need to accept myself. And the company that I need to love to be in is my own. And now I don't want to buy anything unless it lights my heart on fire. I am still purging and getting rid of things that don't serve me. And I am getting ready to start my own business. Not sure what that will look like just yet. All I know is that I want to help all of you. I want to be of service to you. I am definitely not sure what that looks like. I have been through so many things in my lifetime that I would be more than happy to help you all through whatever it is you're going through. I will never be able to meet all of you where you are, because there'll be many things that you experience that I may never experience. And like Brene Brown says, I may not experience those, yet I have had the emotions that come with those things that you walk through in this lifetime. I've had those emotions. And I've been able to conquer those emotions. Not by myself, definitely. For me, I love the Lord Jesus, and so when I am at a loss, that's where I go. Other people have a different higher power and different things that they do, and I definitely recommend that you do those things when you are feeling disconnected and separate. I feel that any time that any of us feels disconnected or separate, we should do something to feel connected. Whether that's calling up a friend or talking to yourself on camera, or just taking the time to do the things that you love. And if you don't know what you love, try different things, just like spaghetti noodles. You just throw them up against the wall. And the one that sticks, that's the good one. And so what I would venture to say for today is I am far from happy about my body not doing what I would like it to do. Yet I am joyful that I am able to follow through and come on here and give my time to anybody who is willing to listen to me babble about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. No, I'm just kidding. I just wish that people had a wider scope of humanity, a wider scope of why. Why is it that we find the need to hate, to dislike, to separate from? My mind is incapable of understanding so much hate. So many people have so many special things that they bring to the table and share with all of us. It's so sad that people have to run in fear and hide in fear, because somewhere there are people who believe that they're entitled. I don't know why they feel entitled. I don't feel entitled to anything. Not because of my stature. I could have $10 million in the bank and I wouldn't feel any more entitled than I do today. I'm not entitled to your kindness. I'm not entitled to your understanding. I'm not entitled to having things the way that I think they should be. I'm just not. I am blessed that I live in a place where I can freely get on camera, freely speak my mind, and love all of you. I would venture to guess that there just can't be any joy when there's so much bitterness. I did have hatred. At one point I did. It's for my mother. I felt that there was a certain way that she was supposed to treat me, and she didn't. And I guess in that respect, I could say that I felt I was entitled to a certain type of mother. I was entitled to a certain type of behavior from a mother who loves me. I definitely don't agree with that now. It is what I thought when I was younger. No one ever questioned me as to why I felt I was entitled. And I remember feeling when I was younger that I was robbed and cheated, and that God must not love me or like me because I got stuck with my mother. And just not true. And when I realized that my whole life, it's me, my actions, my doing. So many people in this world did not get to where they are marching to the beat of somebody else's drum. They march to their own. And I hope that you, whoever you may be watching this, march to your own drum. And if what you are doing doesn't expand you, ignite you, and inspire others, I hope you find that before you pass on. Nobody can live your dream for you. Nobody can save you from the place you're in but you. And I don't know what place you're in. And all the people who are celebrated as heroes, they made a choice. They weren't looking for their name to be in lights. They weren't looking to be recognized by the entire world. They just wanted a better life. And they were willing to do whatever it took to get it. It didn't matter to them what it looked like. They just wanted it. And they didn't only want it for themselves. They wanted it for those they loved, cherished, and wanted with them. So today I would just ask that whatever you do it out of love. And whatever that looks like for you. Nobody's perfect. And nobody is without darkness in their life. Without the darkness, there couldn't be light. Without the hate, there couldn't be love. Without pain, there couldn't be the beauty of everything feeling perfect. As perfect as it could be. And if you don't know sadness, how can you know happiness? And so, if you don't know bitterness, how can you know joy? So today, I leave with you. The choice is yours. And I hope you choose love. I hope you choose compassion. I hope you choose to bring a better version of you today than that was yesterday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your time. You are beautiful. You matter. And may you go out and make the difference that you've been called to make in the way that you are called to make it. I look forward to seeing the greatness that arises from your soul. Have a great day.